Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so nobody's seen me here before, but my name's Kim. And today we're going to be painting over some photos, so stay tuned for that if that's something that you would be interested in watching. As we can see, I have a lot of pictures on my wall. Some of them are paintings that I've done, some of them are drawings, and some of them are photos and other collections of things. But I wanted to put some more on there, and I have some old photos that aren't that great, so I thought that I would decorate them and stick them on the wall to add to my collection.
So what I did was I grabbed my box of photos that I had just under my bed, and I had to go through them and decide which photos I wanted to use. As you can see, I had quite a lot. I also had some stickers in there, I had that random box that has some other photos, and I had some paintings. That's a picture of a wall that I painted on my old room from my childhood home. This photo here was a strong contender for one of the ones I could have painted but decided not to. And here's another cluster of photos that I just wanted to look at and see whether any of them were paint worthy. I decided on this photo of my best friend, this photo of the night sky that I took, and this photo of my cousin that I took on New Year's a few years ago. I really like that one. It was actually a family favourite, so. So here I am painting that photo of my cousin. Right there, he's actually standing in the drive-in movies, holding up, I think that's the moon just rising in the night. We had this tradition for a few years in a row where we would go to the drive-in movies every New Year's, and it was really fun. I wanted to make the background a bit more bright though, and have my cousin be more of a foreground. Obviously he is in the foreground in the photo, but because of how bad the quality of the photo is, I really wanted him to pop, and I wanted the colours to be, although really bright, I wanted them to blend more together and have him be more of a focus. So I used really similar yellow and gold tones in the sky, and later I used more similar green tones for the ground, and I painted some mountains over the top of the trees right there. But I liked this swirly pattern. I think it makes the moon look more magical and makes it look like he's holding more of a magical object rather than just sticking his hand up and trying to position it so it looks like he's holding something in the sky.
Okay, the recording for this one didn't work, so I'm just going to talk you through it. But at first I was going to use a white Posca marker, but my white is kind of running out a little bit. So what I use is I use a really thin paintbrush, and I used white gouache for the stars and the moon, and then I used a slightly whiter brush, which was a bit more dry, and I used a purple to do these lines here. And that's everything. I just wanted it to be really simple, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. This one didn't record, but what I did is I used orange, red, and yellow to make flames, to make it look like she was going down into a fire, or specifically into hell. And then these lines here are just they're just for fun, honestly. This whole project was just, yeah, it was just for fun. And that's how this one looks. Oh my god, a nice photo of me here. I think it looks good anyway. Yeah, here's that. Well, that was painting on some photos. As you can see, they're on the wall behind me. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, and if you want, you can subscribe or check out my Instagram. It's linked. and saw my TikTok. Thank you. Bye.